Hello, English learners. Welcome to another beautiful episode of English Podcast with Peter and Jane. I am Peter.
And I am Jane. We are so happy to be here with you today. How are you doing, Peter?
I am doing great, Jane. But today, I want to ask you a question. Do you sometimes think too much?
Oh, yes. I think too much all the time. My brain is always busy. Why do you ask?
Because today, we are talking about a very big problem. Many people want to speak English. They study, they listen, they know many words. But when they want to speak, they stop. Their brain is very noisy, but their mouth is very quiet.
Yes. This is what we call overthinking. Please repeat after me. Overthinking. Excellent. Overthinking means you think too much about one thing, and then you cannot do it. Today, our goal is simple. Stop thinking and start talking.
That is right. We want to help you make your English easy, calm, and real. We want to show you that your English is not bad. Your English is just under construction. Let's say this together. My English is under construction. Wonderful. Under construction means it is not finished, but we are working on it every day.
Exactly. So, Peter, let's talk about why we overthink. Why are we so scared to speak?
I think it is because we want to be perfect. We have perfectionism. Let's practice this word. Perfectionism. Good job. Perfectionism is when you think, if my English is not perfect, I will not speak.
Yes, and that is a big trap. We wait for the perfect words, the perfect grammar, the perfect accent. But while we wait, the conversation ends. It is like waiting for a perfect blue bus. 10 yellow buses go by, but you say, "No, I only want the blue one." In the end, you are still standing in the rain.
That is a great example, Jane. Let's look at a real-life story about this. Let's meet a girl named Aria. Aria is 25 years old. She lives in a new city and wants to rent an apartment. She calls the landlord, a man named Liam. Aria wants to ask, is the neighborhood quiet at night, and are utilities included in the price? But in her head, she thinks, oh, is utilities the correct word? Should I use the present perfect? What if my pronunciation of neighborhood is bad?
Oh, I can feel her stress. What did Arya do?
She thought and thought. She changed the sentence 5 times in her head. She waited too long. In the end, she just said, thank you, bye, and closed the phone. She missed the apartment because of overthinking.
That is so sad. But it happens to many of us. We want to say a big, beautiful sentence, and we get stuck.
Yes. So what is our first tool to fix this? Tool number 1. Use short, simple sentences. Do not try to speak like a book. Speak like a friend.
Yes, let's help Arya. Instead of her long, difficult question, she can say 2 very simple sentences. Peter, let's practice them.
Great idea. Here is the first simple sentence. Repeat after me. Is the street quiet?
And here is the second one. Is water free?
Look at that. Is the street quiet? Is water free? It is so simple, but Liam, the landlord, understands it perfectly. You do not need big words like utilities or neighborhood when you are starting. Short and simple is always better.
Yes, simple and spoken is 100 times better than perfect and silent. Let's look at another situation. Imagine a young man named Matteo. Matteo is at work. He is in a business meeting with his manager, Sarah. Sarah asks, Matteo, what do you think about the new office project? Matteo wants to say, I believe we need to analyze the market more deeply before we make a final decision. That is a very long, professional sentence. His brain starts to freeze.
Oh no, Mateo is in the noisy room in his head again. He is overthinking. What can Mateo say instead, Jane?
He can use a short, simple sentence. He can just say, I think we need more time. Let's repeat this phrase. I think we need more time.
Brilliant. It has the same meaning, but it is so easy to say. Mateo does not freeze, and Sarah gets her answer.
Exactly. Now let's move to tool number 2. Start with reaction words. Reaction words are small, easy words we say when someone is talking. They show that we are listening, and they give our brain time to think.
Yes. When someone speaks to you, you don't have to start with a big answer. Just react first. Let's practice some great reaction words. Jane, say them, and our listeners can repeat.
Perfect. The first one is, oh, really?
The next one. That is nice.
Another good one? No way.
And this one. I get you.
And if something is sad or bad, that is difficult.
These are like magic keys. They open the door to the conversation, and they buy you 3 seconds of free time. Let's see how this works in a real situation. Let's imagine a woman named Maya. Maya is at a doctor's clinic. She is talking to the nurse, Chloe. Chloe says, the doctor is very busy today. You have to wait for 30 minutes. Maya is tired. She wants to speak, but she doesn't know how to start.
If Maya uses a reaction word first, it becomes so easy. She can say, oh, really? That is difficult. And then she can add a simple question. Can I wait outside?
That is a beautiful flow. Let's practice Maya's sentences. Listen and repeat. Oh, really? That is difficult. Can I wait outside?
Wow, that sounds so natural. Maya reacted, gave her opinion, and asked a simple question. No stress, no big grammar rules.
Let's do one more example with reaction words. Imagine a traveler named Kenzo. Kenzo is at a hotel in London. He is talking to the receptionist, Ilana. Ilana says, there is a free music concert in the park tonight at 7 o'clock. Kenzo is happy. He wants to show he is interested.
Kenzo can say, That is nice. And then ask a simple question like, is it close to the hotel? Let's practice Kenzo's reaction. Repeat after me. That is nice. Is it close?
Yes, it is like a friendly game of tennis. Elena hits the ball. Kenzo catches it with, "That is nice." And then he hits it back with, "Is it close?" Beautiful.
Now let's talk about tool number 3. Prepare ready phrases. Ready phrases are sentences that you practice so many times that they become automatic. You don't think about them. They just come out of your mouth like a song.
Yes, like when someone says, "How are you?" You automatically say, "I'm fine, thank you." You don't think about grammar there. You need to have 5 or 6 ready phrases for different parts of your life. Let's learn some useful ready phrases for daily life first. Jane, let's teach them.
Okay, here is a classic phrase for ordering food or drinks. Repeat after me. Hi, can I get a coffee, please? You can change coffee to anything. A tea, a sandwich, a ticket. Let's try. Hi, can I get a ticket, please?
Excellent. Here is another ready phrase for shopping or restaurants. If you don't know what to buy, you can ask this. Repeat after me. Can you recommend something?
Great. And what if you want to see other things? You can use this phrase. Repeat after me. Is there another option?
These 3 phrases are perfect for travel, cafes, and shops. Now let's learn 3 ready phrases for work or study. They will save you when you are confused. Jane, what is the first one?
The first one is very important when someone speaks too fast. Repeat after me. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Yes, never be afraid to ask people to repeat. Here is the second one when you want to speak but need a moment. Repeat after me. Can I ask a quick question?
And the third one, when you want to show exactly what is difficult for you. Repeat after me. I don't understand this part.
These are your power phrases. Let's see how they work in real life. Let's meet a student named Lucas. Lucas is in an English class. His teacher, Clara, is explaining a difficult grammar rule. Lucas is lost. He doesn't understand. His old brain voice says, "Be quiet, Lucas. If you ask a question, everyone will think you are not smart."
Oh, that is the strict teacher voice in his head. But Lucas remembers our ready phrases. He raises his hand and says, Can I ask a quick question? I don't understand this part. Clara is happy to help, and she explains it again simply.
Perfect. Lucas used 2 ready phrases together. Let's practice them together. Repeat after me. Can I ask a quick question? I don't understand this part.
Outstanding. You see, ready phrases give you confidence because you know they are correct. You don't have to build them in the moment. They are already waiting in your pocket.
Now, some listeners might say, "Peter, Jane, these tools are great, but I am still scared to use them with native speakers. I feel too much pressure."
We understand that. That is why we want to talk about safe mode. Safe mode is low pressure practice. Low pressure means relaxed. There is no test, no grade, and no one is judging you. How can we practice in safe mode, Peter?
My favorite way is talking to myself at home. When you are alone, you can say whatever you want. Nobody can hear you. For example, when you are cooking dinner, you can describe what you are doing. Let's imagine a guy named Leo. Leo is making pasta. He is alone in his kitchen. He says out loud, "Now I boil the water. I put the pasta in the pot. The pasta is hot. I am hungry."
That is perfect. It sounds funny, but it is so good for your mouth muscles. Your brain starts to connect actions with English words. Let's practice Leo's cooking phrases. Repeat after me. Now I boil the water. I am hungry.
Another way to practice in safe mode is speaking while you walk. Imagine a girl named Sophia. Sophia is walking to the bus stop in the morning. She looks at the sky and says quietly to herself, "Today is a sunny day. I feel a bit tired, but I am happy. I am going to work." Let's repeat Sophia's thoughts. Repeat after me. Today is a sunny day. I am going to work.
This is so powerful because Sophia is practicing real life English in a completely safe, low pressure way.
Yes, and there is one more amazing safe mode tool: sending voice messages to a safe friend. A safe friend is someone who loves you, supports you, and wants you to succeed.
Yes. For example, let's meet two friends, Omar and Lynn. Omar wants to practice his English. He sends a short, 15-second voice message to Lynn. He says, "Hi, Lynn. My English is not perfect, but I am practicing. I hope you have a great day. Bye." Lynn hears it, smiles, and sends a warm message back. Omar feels so happy and proud.
That is a beautiful story. Let's practice Omar's message. Repeat after me. My English is not perfect, but I am practicing. I hope you have a great day.
And remember, if you don't have an Omar or a Lynn in your life yet, you always have your mirror. You can stand in front of your mirror every morning and say, "Hello, today is a new day. I can do this." The mirror will never laugh at your accent. We promise.
Absolutely. Now, Jane, let's talk about the most important change we need to make. It is not just about the words we say to others. It is about the words we say to ourselves, our self-talk.
Oh, yes. Many learners have a very mean, very strict voice in their head. It says, "Your English is terrible. You sound like a child. You will never learn." If you talk to yourself like that, of course you will feel scared to speak.
We need to change that inner voice. We need to use kind, positive words. Instead of saying, "My English is terrible," you must say, "My English is under construction." Let's say that again, because it is so beautiful. Repeat after me. My English is under construction.
Yes, And instead of saying, I can't speak English, you can say, I am learning to speak, step by step. Let's repeat this. I am learning step by step.
Step by step is how we make progress. Progress means you are moving forward, even if it is slow. If you say one sentence today, that is progress. If you listen to this podcast today, that is progress.
Exactly. So we have a tiny challenge for everyone listening to us today. Today, we want you to say just one real sentence in English out loud. You can say it to your mirror, to your pet, or to your phone.
Yes, you can say, I am learning English step by step. Or you can say, my English is under construction, and that is okay. Choose one small, normal moment today and speak. Don't wait for the perfect moment.
And if you want, you can write a comment under this episode. Write your name, your country, and complete this sentence. One situation where I overthink is. When you write it down, you are already facing your fear. You are starting your progress.
We read every single comment, and we love learning about your life and your English journey. We are a big family here, and we are learning together.
Yes, we are. Now, before we finish today, let's slow down, take a deep breath, and do a quick tour of the important words we learned today. Peter, let's start with the first one.
Our first word is overthinking. Overthinking is when you think too much about something, and it stops you from acting. For example, I wanted to call my friend, but I was overthinking, so I stayed quiet. Let's repeat that. I was overthinking.
Our second word is mute. Mute means no sound. For example, if your phone is on mute, you cannot hear the music. In English learning, sometimes your head is full of ideas, but your mouth is on mute. Repeat after me. My mouth is on mute.
Our third word is perfectionism. This is when you want everything to be 100% perfect, and you feel bad if there is a tiny mistake. For example, my perfectionism makes me afraid to speak English. Let's repeat. My perfectionism.
Our next phrase is low pressure. This means a situation that is calm, relaxed, and not stressful. For example, talking to my mirror is a low-pressure practice. Let's repeat. Low-pressure practice.
Then we have the word progress. Progress means moving forward, making things better step by step. For example, I make mistakes, but I see progress. Let's repeat. I see progress.
And our favorite phrase, under construction. This means something is not finished yet, but people are working on it to make it great. For example, my English is under construction. Let's repeat. Under construction.
Next, we have reaction words. These are short words like, oh, really? Or, that is nice, that show you are listening. For example, I use reaction words to buy time. Let's repeat. Reaction words.
And finally, ready phrases. These are automatic sentences you practice many times, so they are easy to use. For example, I have 5 ready phrases in my mind. Let's repeat. Ready phrases.
What a wonderful word tour. You can listen to this part again and repeat the sentences to make them strong in your memory.
Remember, you do not have to be perfect today. Just be real. Your English is under construction, and you are doing an amazing job. We are very proud of you for spending this time with us.
If you liked this episode, please share it with a friend who also overthinks. You can become speaking partners and practice together in safe mode.
Thank you for listening to English Podcast with Peter and Jane. Take care, keep talking, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye.